Megan, good evening. Trish, it is not. Hey, Ricardo, hola, and I mean, there might be a chance, maybe a pop-up shower mañana, but not a very good chance. But don't be, you can't be shocked if you see rain tomorrow. How about that? Can't really count on it, Ricardo. Good evening, Elmendorf. What's up, Sherry? Hi, Diane. Good to see you, and good to see all of you. Friday night, Bill Taylor here in the KENS 5 Digital Center. TGI Friday to you and yours. Hope it is a blessed evening. It's a beautiful night. The moon is shining bright, but we're 2 days, from what I understand, I think we're 2 days away from full, but it's awfully close. It looks spectacular. It's very bright in the nighttime sky. Hello, Star Reyes. Have a great weekend, too. Quemado, Texas here. Hey, Jessica. Love the, oh, thank you, Ann. Thank you. It was very bittersweet. You're so kind. But man, I'm so proud of her. I mean, like you say, the bittersweetness of being the dad of a college student. You hate to see them go and to be that far away. But man, I'm so proud of the young lady she's becoming. And she's, you know, got a job up there. And it's a job in her major. So it's just wonderful. Very blessed. Beautiful shot. The stars, they're kind of hard to see. Oh, we got a plane coming in. See it? There's a plane on the approach at San Antonio International, the bright lights of San Antonio International. And because of all those bright lights, not a star to be seen. And the bright light of the moon tonight will also hamper any stargazing interests. But Perseids are over, so really nothing to go look at except for constellations, I guess. They're always fun to look at, right? You too, Brenda. Good to see you tonight. So here comes the old 9, probably the 920 coming in. Dan, we do. In fact, the aquifer now less than 5 feet away from stage 1 water restrictions. After all this rain, hard to believe we could see water restrictions. A warm 87, southeast breeze, moving pretty good out there tonight. 71-degree dew point. Boy, that plane is taking its time on the approach, huh? There's Chrissy and Del Rio. Good evening. Martinez family ready for a cool down. Hi, Crystal. A little bit of one coming next week, actually, but we're right now climbing. We're going to have some hot days over this weekend. Could get our first triple digit out of this weekend. Maybe that's not a plane coming in. It doesn't look like it's moving. 98 for the third day in a row. Hottest temperature we've seen this year, this summer, 98. And now we've done it 3 days in a row. 102s are the highs down at Pearsall, Cotulla, 99 at Floresville, 96 at New Braunfels. Even the feels like is still kicking tonight. Feels like the mid-90s to the south. 93 is practically mid-90s here in the city. So at least that breeze is helping. Also, I was watching air quality today. It was not good, it was moderate, and it remains moderate tonight. So it could be better, but it could be a lot worse, right? Unhealthy for sensitive is when we see an ozone action day usually, but that's not the case today or tonight. But a moderate reading means that it could be better, but it's just not that bad, okay? Put it that way, kind of in between. Oldest daughter graduated Texas State last year, a behavioral counselor for autism. Sherry, that's so awesome. That's so cool. Congratulations to you, because it's your oldest daughter. You got to take some credit there where it is due, Sherry. God bless you and your daughter's work. That's wonderful. Will there be a freeze? Not tonight, LaRose. I wouldn't worry about that anytime soon. All right, so let's see what we've got. One thing's for sure, a very hot Saturday. I want to show you the heat index forecast for tomorrow. Okay, you can see on the Y temperature, on the X we've got dew point, and look at that, 102 to 103 at least tomorrow afternoon. So between noon and 5, that's going to be the very hot hours of the day. Good stretch of 5 very hot hours on your Saturday. And so because you're out and about a lot more on a Saturday than other days of the week, please make sure you keep in mind ways to beat the heat. Drink plenty of H2O. Wear light-colored, loose-fitting clothing. Make sure you're taking breaks. Make sure you're limiting your overeating your caffeine, your alcohol. You know, I love coffee too, but just make sure you're mixing in some water with the caffeine. Even tea can be can work to dehydrate your system a little bit. Shelly, maybe a shower tomorrow, a slight chance, but not anything we can count on, I promise you. It's only 10 to 20% at best on Saturday. Now, the other tip I want to give you guys has to do with our four-legged family members, our sweet dogs. Make sure you're remembering the 5-second rule. Put your hand on the pavement for 5 seconds, and if you can hold it there for at least 5, we're good to walk. Okay, either the palm or even the back of your hand. I mean, look at these numbers. At 85 degrees, concrete is actually 105. So we're hitting 85 pretty early. I want you to keep in mind that by, say, 10 a.m., maybe 11 a.m. at the latest, we're at 85 degrees. We're on our way. Highs at 97. That means asphalt is at 150 degrees. I mean, a dog's pads will burn so quickly. It only takes a minute if that temperature is 125. That's good, Mark. Yeah, see? And in moderation, I hope. So, yeah, that's the way it is with, again, the dogs. Okay, let's take a look at Grace. Wow. This monster hurricane, look at this. Winds are sustained at 100 miles per hour, and she's just about offshore. Look at that. In fact, let me just get the latest that I can read to you while you look at that impressive imagery. Because here's the thing about that storm. The convective bands that are wrapping and tightening, I mean, that is the perfect symmetry of a mature hurricane. Man, scary Category 2 Grace tonight. Let's see what it says. Satellite presentation of Grace greatly improves over the past several hours. Deep convection more concentrated over the center. Central dense overcast now appears more symmetric. Drops on winds peaking at 850 millibar flight level measured by the hurricane hunters at 75 knots. So it only goes higher. Wow. Yeah, and 850 is just above the surface. 850 millibars. Remember, at 1,000 millibars is about the surface of the planet. So 967 millibars of pressure. This storm has really strengthened. We had it at about 979 or so. That was this afternoon. And so tonight it's at 967. And landfall, you can see where it's going to occur. Because right now, let's see where exactly it's positioned. It is roughly 100 miles from Veracruz. 105 miles. So this is going to spell disastrous weather for Mexico City over the next few days, because it will go inland and continue moving west, bringing a tremendous amount of rain right into Mexico City. Mudslides are going to be a huge problem with this much rain. And remember, because of the mountainous terrain, the storm will slow down and just start spreading out all that moisture and energy. And that'll mean a lot of rain across areas of central Mexico there. There will be an impact for South Texas. Here's the thing. From Port Aransas down to South Padre, we can expect dangerous rip currents. So I don't expect anything more than, say, 30% chances of rain, mainly South Padre, not Port Aransas. I mean, maybe about a 20% chance to 30% tops on Saturday for the, Corpus Christi, Port A, Rockport area. And those will mostly be just the sea breeze showers. South Padre, better chance. We could just see some outflow, troughs off the storm move that far north. We're not expecting big impact. But one of the effects of a storm being that close is going to be rip currents. So on the Texas coast, rip currents could be dangerous over the weekend. They're always dangerous, but they'll always be a little bit stronger because of that storm off to our south. You can see highs all expected to stay below 100. Good southeast breeze out there tonight. Let's watch tomorrow. Again, this is the 10 to 20% chance. Popping a couple of isolated showers early morning. Oh, excuse me. Down I-37, here comes a yawn for all of you out there. I just sent y'all one. Most contagious thing around, right? And then it looks like out to our southwest, maybe between 5 and 7 p.m. for a couple of isolated showers, but that's about it. There's a couple more early Sunday, a couple sprinkles, but it doesn't appear to be much. And this is the IBM, right? Good, reliable model. No need to check another. There's just not enough availability of, a trigger for the moisture. Mason, God bless you too, Mary. Thank you so much. Glad you're watching. Hope everybody's doing well on a Friday night. Got some big weekend plans, I hope. Tyler, Texas. What's up, Jamie? I hope you watch my good friend Mark Skirdo, Channel 7, Tyler, Texas. That is my buddy. That was my first mentor in the business. I really owe it to him. He has a love for meteorology, a real meteorologist's meteorologist. Okay, went to the University of Houston, knows this science inside and out, and I studied under him when I first got this job, or I was first in this career in Lake Charles, Louisiana. I worked with Mark. So please watch him. He's a great, great human being, great father. Now I think great grandfather for them. Not a great grandfather, a fantastic grandfather. He's not that old. But I think he's a grandpa. I'm not even sure of that to be positive, but I think so. We haven't anything come out. We haven't, what? Dan, I don't understand the question. You mean like a storm? There's actually one out there, about a 20% chance it develops, kind of the on deck. It's just off the coast of Africa now. No sitting in your car in a parking lot waiting for someone else unless there's someone in the car running the cold air. Shelley, thank you. Absolutely. Always. Mary, I was in Mason a few months ago. All right, Mark. Day after the, oh, wow. Delta variant might have yawns be uncontagious. Shelley, yeah, right? Unbelievable, but possible. Gosh. I wish we'd be so done with it already. All right, so the warming forecast. Here it comes. Our flirtation, if you will, with a triple-digit day. We are 100-degree free this year. Let's keep that going, right? Here is our final week of August, and we could flirt with it Sunday. Well, we will flirt with it Sunday, at least 98. I'm going to go with 99 Sunday afternoon, back to some 98s Monday, Tuesday. So a stretch of the hottest days of the year on the way. So 98, maybe we get a little break tomorrow with some added moisture coming in from the south, but with that storm going inland quickly, we should dry out our atmosphere enough to maybe, pop it a few more degrees on Sunday. And that's why I think there'll be that difference between Saturday and Sunday's highs. It's going to take 5 years to rebuild again. Oh boy, right? The big storms usually develop. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Dan, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, the areas of low pressure come off the continent of Africa, get into that warm Atlantic and warmer Caribbean and warmer Gulf. It just continues to kind of climb a ladder of temperatures. And that's why just around the Bay of Campeche and the southern Gulf, Grace strengthened. Grace hit some pockets of very warm water and had a lot of energy. Have a great, thank you, Bernice. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Major hurricanes, Dan. Yeah, all of these are storms off the continent of Africa for the most part. So you can see a slight chance by next week. Cooler temperatures as well. Hard to say the word cooler when you're still in the mid-90s. But notice, again, we should be. 96 is the average this time of year. So it looks like, again, 20% chance Thursday and Friday will be the best we can do. 10% chance on Saturday. Widely isolated. I mean, we're not expecting much tomorrow. Yeah, Mary, it's going to be a long time. Oh boy. Sorry about that. It's the weirdest thing. It's a trigger with coffee. I don't know why it happens, but every time I start drinking the coffee, I'm not that tired. And here we go with, a couple of yawns. All right, we're getting close, so you know what time it is. As I look at my watch, I'm not even wearing one, but as I look at my watch, it looks like it's time to check in with Julie on what's coming up tonight on Ken's 5 Eyewitness News at 10. Julie missed me so much while I was gone, bringing Kendall back to school this week. Julie, how's it going? What do we got coming up tonight?
Great things going on tonight. We have Holly Stouffer's story.
Holly Stouffer.
Yes, an Army veteran is headed to Tokyo for the Paralympics.
The Paralympian. Okay, so you thought the Olympics were over? Not the case. We've got a San Antonian competing in the Paralympic Games, and we're all excited. Holly Stouffer, who worked hard, don't forget about the huge I-10 closure. Oh, mama, it's a big one. I-10, both directions, will be closed from Highway 46 to Scenic Loop Road, or Scenic Loop to 46. Which is it? Is it Scenic Loop to 46, Julie? Or David, can you check that for me? What's the range on I-10? Scenic Loop to 46 or vice versa? But it's a big closure, and you're going to be diverted to the frontage roads. Yeah, I would. If you can avoid going to Bernie this weekend, I would do it. Take the journey to Bernie next week, beginning at 9 o'clock tonight, so it's already closed. But we will clarify. I'm pretty sure. I know it's 46 and Scenic Loop are the.
Yeah, that's right. Both directions.
Both directions. Okay. So between 46 and Scenic Loop. And you'll go to the frontage roads. And remember, I-10 is so widely used. I mean, just think about all the truckers that are coming in. You know, now they're going to know it, but they can't take another route. I mean, they have to go that route because they got cargo. But either way, it is going to be a nightmare for traffic this weekend there. So Holly was on that, but big Paralympian story. Plus the Nicole Kahn story we talked about earlier. We were having a convo about this. Ways that you can beat the credit card costs, like the add-ons, you know, the extra fees that you pay in credit. Nicole Kahn's got some tips for you. Eyewitness Wants to Know tonight on Eyewitness News at 10. All right, what's going on, John Brenz? Well, if it's close on both sides, then it doesn't matter, right? Well, it does. I mean, you can still, but you're going to be diverted to the frontage roads. I mean, you still have to get through there. But if there's a way to avoid it, you know, try using, boy, you can get on 46 at like Helotes. Remember, 46 is kind of the outer loop, you know, the third loop. 410, 1604, then 46 goes from Helotes all the way across to Bernie, all the way out to New Braunfels. It's like a huge loop. Hey, Jerry, what's happening? So 10, yes, this weekend. Going to Fredericksburg. Oh, you'll be okay. I would just go maybe 281 and then jump over. Yeah, just avoid 10. But once you get past the Bernie area, it reopens. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. God bless you. I love y'all. And I hope you have a great Saturday and Sunday. Make sure to join us on an exciting Eyewitness News at 10 p.m. Aaron and Sharon, and of course, Joe Ryan Eagle with sports. Love y'all. Have a great weekend.